When we think of superheroes, one figure soars above the rest. A man dressed in blue with a red cape flowing behind him, and an emblem on his chest that has transcended its origins to mean hope.
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. On my world, it means hope.
Well, here it's an S.
Superman isn't just the original superhero. He's the symbol of the ideal, the best of humanity, even when he isn't one of us. As James Gunn prepares to launch Superman Legacy, we're on the cusp of what might be one of the most definitive depictions of the Man of Steel. This isn't just another superhero movie. This is Superman's moment to shine, and the world needs him now more than ever. Created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster during the Great Depression, Superman was a beacon of hope in uncertain times. Fast forward to 1978, and Christopher Reeve brought Superman to life in Richard Donner's Superman, the movie. Reeve embodied everything the character stood for: optimism, kindness, and unshakable morality. His Superman was the ideal, someone who believed in truth, justice, and the American way, not as empty slogans, but as principles to live by. That version of Superman inspired generations, but then, in 2013, Zack Snyder redefined the character with Man of Steel. Snyder's Superman, played by Henry Cavill, took on a much darker tone. In this version, Superman was grappling with his identity in a modern, more cynical world. It was a thoughtful exploration, asking whether humanity deserved Superman and how the weight of his powers would shape him. For many, this Superman resonated deeply, but others missed the optimism that Reeves' Superman embodied. Enter James Gunn. As co-CEO of DC Studios, Gunn has been clear about his intentions for Superman Legacy. He's promised a return to the core of what makes Superman, well, Superman. Gunn has stated that this Superman will be more comic accurate, focusing on Clark Kent's eternal struggle to do good in a complicated world. Another exciting aspect of this new interpretation is David Corenswet's portrayal of Superman, which is said to be driven by compassion and an inherent belief in the goodness of humankind. This nuance could strike a perfect balance between the grounded struggles of Zack Snyder's Clark Kent and the hopeful charm of Christopher Reeve's Superman. Corenswet's Superman will reflect a worldview that sees the best in people, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. This approach gives Superman an even greater resonance today, showing that heroism isn't just about the physical strength, but about emotional courage. A Superman who stands not just as a protector, but as a believer in humanity's potential can inspire audiences in ways few other characters can. The world feels like a complicated place right now, with global challenges like climate change, political polarization, economic instability, and rising cynicism. It's easy to feel hopeless. And in the realm of pop culture, we've seen a shift towards morally gray heroes and dark, gritty narratives. While those stories have their place, there's something profoundly necessary about a hero who's unflinchingly good. That's where Superman comes in. Superman reminds us that strength and kindness aren't mutually exclusive. He shows us that power is best used to serve others. More than that, he represents the idea that the best parts of humanity are worth saving, even in our darkest hours. Superman doesn't solve every problem with his fists. He listens, he inspires, and he leads by example. Those are lessons we need now more than ever, both on screen and in real life. Superman isn't just a superhero, he is the superhero. He laid the foundation for every hero that followed. Without Superman, there's no Batman, Spider-Man, or the Avengers. He's the archetype, the face of the genre. When you wear an S shield on your chest, it's more than branding. It's a statement about striving to be better. But in recent years, Superman has felt sidelined, The cultural zeitgeist has leaned towards more relatable heroes, the ones who mirror our flaws. And that's okay. But Superman isn't meant to mirror us. He's meant to show us what we could be. With Superman Legacy, James Gunn has the chance to put Superman back in his rightful place, at the forefront of our imagination, inspiring us to be our best selves. One of the most exciting things about Superman Legacy is its potential to bridge generations of fans. Christopher Reeve's Superman inspired baby boomers and Gen X. Zack Snyder's Superman resonated with millennials. Gunn's Superman can carry that legacy forward, blending the optimism of Reeves' era with the complexity of Snyder's world. What's crucial is that Gunn understands the importance of staying true to the character's roots while making him relevant for today. Superman doesn't need to be reinvented, he needs to be rediscovered. As we wait together for Superman Legacy, there's obviously a sense of cautious optimism. Gunn has an opportunity to reintroduce Superman not just as a hero, but as a guiding star. In a world that often feels divided, uncertain, and even fearful, Superman offers us a simple but powerful message: hope endures. We don't need Superman because he's perfect. We need him because he reminds us that no matter how dark things get, there's always light to be found. As Gunn's Superman takes flight, here's hoping he soars into our hearts once more.